Good afternoon. Welcome, family and friends, to the Fall 2021 graduating ceremony for the class of WCTC. We are happy to have you join us here in person this afternoon. Before we begin our ceremony, we have a few announcements to share. Please note there is space available in the aisles behind the graduates for personal photos to be taken during the ceremony. We also ask that you turn off any mobile phones or electronic devices that could be disruptive during the event. Now, as we begin our ceremony, we ask that you please stand to honor the incoming graduates. As we start our ceremony this afternoon, please take a moment to enjoy the national anthem, which will be performed by singer Jody Kulig. Please remain standing during the performance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Good afternoon. It's great to see you all. Welcome to the Fall 2021 Waukesha County Technical College Commencement Ceremony. This afternoon, we will honor the graduates from the School of Applied Technologies and the School of Health. We are thrilled to be joined today by family and friends as we celebrate this very important achievement. And I'm excited to be participating in my first in-person graduation ceremony at WCTC since I began my role as president earlier this year. For nearly 2 years, we have all experienced challenges brought on by a pandemic that we have not seen the likes of in over 100 years. As students, you have accepted and met those challenges head on, and you persevered. You adapted quickly to the way you learn, and you kept moving forward to meet your goals. So we honor you today. There's a very familiar saying about working smarter, not harder. But when the chips are down, hard work is what pulls us through. And you have definitely put in the time and effort showing resilience, determination, and grit, working toward your degree, diploma, or certificate. You are graduating today from a college that is highly respected throughout the state and across the Midwest. It is a place that people recognize. Employers know that when they hire a WCTC graduate, they are gaining a qualified and skilled employee who will benefit their organization. So, you, as graduates, are well positioned for future success. But remember, success is a decision, right? Success is a decision. Whether you are successful or not, that is a direct result of your decision. As you move forward in your lives and careers, WCTC will continue to expand opportunities for excellence and explore new offerings in a number of growth areas, such as battery cell technology, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. And we will continue to push the envelope, offering programs that challenge and evolve with the world around us. So, be proud of your alma mater as we are proud of you. Now, I'd like to take a minute to recognize the friends and family who supported you along your academic journey. You know, the ones who celebrated your victories and helped you through defeat. Parents, spouses, significant others, children, friends, and family members. Will you please rise so that we can recognize you for the critical role you played in the success of these graduates? Please rise, and let's give these folks a round of applause. Thank you, and please be seated. I am sorry to say that there is no diploma or degree that comes with that today, but thank you for supporting the graduates. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce honored guests and stage participants who are joining us this afternoon. Please stand to be recognized. Now, to the audience, in order to get out of here before Christmas or New Year's, please hold your applause until everybody's been announced, because there's a bit of a list here. So we have with us today the WCTC District Board of Trustees, commencement speaker Randy Grip, who is an instructor in the Hospitality Management Program, WCTC executive officers, deans, our faculty. You can applaud the faculty. There you go. And nobody should take offense to the fact that they weren't applauded except for the faculty, right? The faculty deserve it, absolutely. We have our banner carriers. We have our Outstanding Student and Grit Award recipients, our graduation announcers. And I would also like to acknowledge our school marshals, who are WCTC staff members, along with our faculty marshal and our employee and student volunteers who helped make this day possible. Join me in giving them a round of applause. At this time, I would like to invite David Lancaster, WCTC District Board Chair, to say a few words.
Thank you, President Barnhouse. I would like President Barnhouse to know that as a member of the Board of Trustees, I was very offended that we weren't applauded along with the staff, and we'll be asking to be introduced with that staff next year. So, good afternoon. On behalf of the WCTC Board of Trustees, I would like to congratulate all of our 2001 graduates. Education can truly change lives. And we are proud that you have given us the opportunity here at WCTC to be part of your academic journey. For the past few academic terms, you have been faced with significant challenges due to COVID-19. But with that, it has also brought opportunity. The pandemic has affected the way that you live, the way that you learned, and now the way that you work. But at this point, you have now accomplished those academic requirements, and we applaud your success. I wish you well on your continued life's journey and career, and I thank you again for entrusting Waukesha County Technical College with your education. We wish you congratulations, and we wish you Godspeed. Congratulations.
It is my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Randy Grip. Randy has been at WCTC for 20 years, teaching in the hospitality, culinary, and baking programs. During his time as an instructor, he has served as an advisor to the student-led Hospitality, Culinary, and Baking Club. Additionally, he has been a member and champion of the Employee Engagement Team for 13 years, and he was a recipient of the Nizot Award. Randy has also served on the Waukesha Pewaukee Convention and Visitor Bureau Board of Directors, including a role as board president, and on the boards of the Greater Milwaukee Hotel Motel Lodging Association, as well as the Wisconsin Restaurant Association Milwaukee chapter. Prior to teaching at WCTC, Randy spent 27 years in leadership positions in the hotel and restaurant industry. This included the Hyatt Regency, Wyndham and Hilton hotels, and the Anchorage and Kilbourne Cafe restaurants, both of which won top 25 restaurant awards. Also, he and his wife owned the award-winning Greater Milwaukee Bread Company. Randy will be retiring from WCTC in May, and he's looking forward to running half marathons, and he's told me just half marathons, no more than that. But I wouldn't be surprised if you got a full one in. We'll see, right? But most of all, He looks forward to supporting former students as they continue to build their careers. Please welcome Randy Grip.
I don't know, full marathons. That's a stretch. Okay. And I hate stretching, so, all right. Since we're all ad libbing so far this afternoon, just so you know, as an instructor, 10 minutes of speaking, I'm just getting warmed up. So if anybody's trying to make a last call out there, no, I promise. We'll get you guys up here soon. All right. Thank you, Dr. Barnhouse, for that kind introduction, and thank you for inviting me to speak today. It does mean an awful lot to me as an instructor. It's a great honor to really be part of this graduation ceremony. Congratulations to all of you. You should be very, very proud of yourselves. You accomplished something that I know you set out maybe 1 year ago, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago to fulfill. To the families of those who are graduating today, congratulations to you. And know that your support in this process did make an enormous impact. I am sure you are very proud of your graduates as they close in on this portion of their lives and prepare for the next steps into a new career. Okay, I truly meant what I just said, but I might have borrowed that from the internet. Just a little copy-paste here. I didn't want to screw up the opening. But truly, what I have to say the rest of the way is from my heart as an instructor, as somebody who graduated from college, and I know what it feels like to sit there, and as a granddaughter who's about to graduate from the University of Minnesota, I know what it's going to be like to sit out there. So hope you enjoy the day. So what we're going to do is think about 3 things to begin with, based on my personal experience, that you will probably take away from today. One memory will be just walking into this room with your peers and your family and friends looking on, and maybe they were trying to get your attention, taking pictures, maybe yelling your name out, which is great, right? That's why we're here. A second memory will be walking across this stage in hopes come true of receiving this, right? That's what we're here for today. Third memory will be your family and friends meeting you after the ceremony and congratulating you. But before we get there, let's take a step back. So I'm going to ask you guys just to relax, maybe a little Zen moment here for you. And we're going to be talking about the past. You've been asked the question, so what are you going to do when you're done with college? Are you going to get a job? Where are you going to work? Are you going to go on for a 4-year degree? But that's not the subject of the talk today. We want to talk about your experience at WCTC. So we're going to activate the memory cells here a little bit. We're going to reflect on how you got to this point today. So what I'd like to call the journey. I guess in a way, your last reflection paper. So in your mind, you're going to write this. I don't need you to write it down. I just need you to think about writing this paper. I ask you to reflect back to how your journey started at WCTC and all the steps it took to get here today. As you reflect back, picture how you felt about choosing to attend WCTC. Were you anxious? Were you confident? Were you focused? Or just wondering, what the heck am I getting myself into? Which of those 4 fit you? That's right, so just processing this all. Once you were here on your first day, and you know how we love first days, where am I going to sit? Wait a minute, I want to sit there. The back row is already full. So I mean I have to move closer to the front row? Oh boy. All right. So you were in your seat and you had to do, faculty, here it comes, the icebreaker. Share with your partner sitting next to you 3 things about yourself, and they will then describe you to the rest of the class, of which they get none of it right, right? Maybe you reviewed Canvas and all the things you were responsible for this semester in that class. And of course, the multi-page syllabus. As we know, when we hand out, right, instructors, when we hand those syllabi out, what's the first page they go to? The last page. What's all the work that I have to accomplish in this class? And of course, how do I upload my papers? How do I write and respond in a discussion board? And the review of the course competencies that you're required to meet to succeed in the program, in the class, and the critical life skills that we like to call CLS. Should we chant? CLS, CLS, CLS? Okay, I chant it for you. All right. So while you were going through that, you were trying to measure the instructor and what are their expectations of you. So you have all this work to do, but what is that instructor looking for? Reflect back on those steps you took to complete your first paper, the lab activities, the group project, right? You all were the leaders in the group project, I know that. And of course, the dreaded oral presentation. I will be graded today on my oral presentation by the comms teachers, so I'm looking forward not to getting their feedback. Reflect back on your feelings on completing your first 2 8-week course or the 1 16-week set of classes and thinking, I did okay. For some of you, reflect on the switch from 16 weeks to 8 weeks and all the work in that condensed time period. Then think about entering your second semester or maybe your last semester and the confidence you gain by nailing all of those assessments required to complete the classes. Reflect back on how you just completed your year and thinking, I got this. Some of you might have taken the summer class. Some of you have taken a summer class and worked lots of hours. And you realized, I've made it this far, why not go for it? Reflect on the last semester, knowing that you will have a number of the same instructors who are going to push you out of your comfort zone. That's what we are charged to do. So you become more skilled and successful. That group to my left, your right, care a tremendous amount for you. The push to be better was uncomfortable for you, but as instructors, industry experts, they know it's necessary for your desire to succeed to be realized. We as instructors know there is nothing better in the classroom than when we see the light bulb go on over your head. We know that knowledge will pay dividends down the road. Reflect on completing your last semester and the steps you took to register for the last time, for the final semester of classes of your collegiate life. I know how amazing that feels. In some ways, it gives you a little bounce in your step, knowing what is coming in just a few months, which is where we are today. When you get to cross this stage, you will have that bounce. Now reflection time has ended, and you all get an A for a trip down memory lane. You are close to taking the final steps in your journey. In a little while, you will walk across the stage with your classmates. I ask you to do something as you reach the steps. Simply say, congratulations, to the person in front of you as they are about to climb the stairs to the stage. I remember as a returning adult student, some 30 years after high school to complete my undergrad degree, my mother was very ill and could not attend the ceremony. As I approached the stage, I called her and said, Mom, I'm about to finish my journey. Thanks for all the support you gave me throughout the years. Then once on stage, I saw my wife, my daughter, my granddaughter, my best friends, and turned around and waved at them and said thank you. As you go up on stage, think about that one person who was that go-to for you, who supported you and comforted you as you went along your journey. The one who helped guide you as you took the steps and say to them, thank you. You are at the last part of your journey. You're taking your final steps across the stage, of which you will remember this forever. In closing, we, the faculty, could not be more proud of what you have accomplished, and we welcome you to the club of college graduates. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Angela Frazier Arthur and the Vice President for Student Services, and I want to thank Randy for those inspiring and reflective words. I will not grade you on anything, just know that. I have the pleasure of introducing our special awards for this afternoon. In addition to our students pursuing career and technical education in the classroom, they also develop some life skills in several other areas. For example, we have many students this afternoon wearing different cords, stoles, and medals who participate in clubs and organizations or other significant activities throughout the academic year. And WCTC recognizes these opportunities to enrich students' lives, not just in the classroom, but outside the classroom as well. And this will contribute to their future employment and life in our various communities. So, at every graduation ceremony, WCTC highlights the outstanding students who demonstrate remarkable success inside and outside of the classroom. And this semester, we will be recognizing Outstanding Student Award recipients for their achievements. 2 of those were honored this morning, and 2 will be honored in this ceremony. So graduating students must have a 3.0 GPA, grade point average, and be nominated collectively by the faculty from their respective programs. And the students are then asked to submit an application and to write up an essay, and then they meet with the awards committee. And then that committee is comprised of faculty and staff across the college, and they conduct these interviews, and then they decide who will receive these awards. And so students are then chosen based on these interviews, and I now get the honor to call on Mike Shields, the Dean of the School of Applied Technologies, and he's going to present the first Outstanding Student Award. Mike.
Thank you, Angela. It is my privilege this afternoon to honor Matthew Conrad, the outstanding student. Matthew is the Outstanding Student Award recipient from the School of Applied Technologies. Matthew is graduating from the Tool and Die program. Some of his accomplishments include participating in the Dual Enrollment Academy as a high school senior, as well as speaking at the DEA conference on behalf of the Tool and Die program, membership in the National Technical Honor Society, and participation in the Manufacturing Expo at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Matthew, Waukesha County Technical College congratulates you on your achievements and wishes to present you with the School of Applied Technologies Outstanding Student Award. Let's congratulate Matthew one more time. I now call upon Michelle Nelson, Dean of the School of Health, to present the second Outstanding Student Award.
Thank you, Mike. It is my privilege this afternoon to honor Isabella Bryn, the outstanding Student Award recipient from the School of Health. Isabella is graduating from the nursing program. Some of her accomplishments include serving as a guest speaker for Level 3 WCTC nursing students, and engaging in a significant number of volunteer ministry activities through her congregation, such as assisting with maintenance of buildings, distributing food to families during the COVID-19 pandemic, and visiting people in person. Isabella, Waukesha County Technical College congratulates you on your achievements and wishes to present you with the School of Health Outstanding Student Award. Let's congratulate Isabella as she comes forward to accept her award and address her fellow graduates and guests.
Good afternoon. Well, first off, I would just like to say thank you to the college leadership team for the invitation to speak to you all on this momentous day today. I would also like to thank the WCTC nursing staff and especially my excellent nursing instructors who have guided me through my journey of nursing school. I also want to thank my truly wonderful and extremely supportive family and friends. They have been a source of comfort, encouragement, and inspiration to me along the way. I love them more than my words can express, so to them I want to say thank you. I would also like to say a huge congratulations to the amazing WCTC graduating class of 2021. Wow, well, what brought us here today? I think the cap and gown might give it away, but in all seriousness, some of you came here to WCTC for practicality. Some of you came to explore a passion. Some of you came for a second career, a second chance. And for some of you, like me, this is your first career. It's a new beginning. And although we're all graduating with different degrees for different reasons, today we share the end of the college experience. But really, it's not so much the end as it is the beginning. Today marks the day where we take our first steps on our new path, our new journey, our new career. Today, we share December 11th, 2021 as the moment we walk together ahead. But before we look too far ahead, let's rewind the clocks for a minute to see how far we've come. Rewind to the spring of 2020, when the word coronavirus was barely spoken, when our world as we knew it changed. What was supposed to be our spring break resulted in a school-wide shutdown. It was a frightening and shocking time for all. Fast forward to today, and who would have thought we would all be sitting here in masks? Who would have thought the term social distancing would become common in our vocabulary? I'm sure that all of us have experienced the pandemic in many different ways, at home, at work, and here at school. But here we are. And even if it wasn't our first choice, we experienced new ways of learning, virtually, through Zoom, through simulation. We accepted change and continued on to where we are today. And regardless of some of the frightening times we have experienced, we're still here. We showed resilience, we made it, we graduated. And usually as life goes, there will be more frightening times still to come, more speed bumps on our journey that we might encounter. When I think about the times ahead and some of the fears of the future, a quote comes to mind. The quote reads, "Promise me you'll always remember, you're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." Now, some of you may recognize this, and others may not. This is a quote from Christopher Robin to the popular children's book character, Winnie the Pooh. To some, this quote may be waved off and downplayed as nothing more than a child's idea of life. For me, this quote holds a special place in my heart. I grew up watching this small, lovable yellow bear. To me, it reminds me of a simpler time, a time where it didn't seem like life's anxieties even existed, a time where I was filled with confidence. Little did I know just how significant those words spoken would mean to me now. You're braver than you believe. We all have within us the capability to do great things. Even if we don't believe it ourselves, it takes bravery to begin a new journey in life, to start something new. It takes bravery to overcome obstacles, to continue on with what you want despite the challenges. It takes bravery to be where we are today. You're stronger than you seem. As adults, it's easy for us to get wrapped up in our daily worries, our anxieties, our fears. Many of you have families that depend on you, families that you're part of, your mothers, your fathers, your caretakers. What made it possible to make it to this point? It's the inner strength and resilience we've all shown. The journey to this point wasn't easy. There were twists and turns and bumps in the road that I'm sure none of us could have predicted. But when life got tough, we buckled down and we persevered. We are all stronger than we seem. You're smarter than you think. Sometimes the little voice in my head told me, maybe all too often, I really can't do this. This course load is too much. These classes are too hard. Maybe you can relate to similar feelings. But what did we do when that happened? We dove into our textbooks. We reached out to teachers, to friends, to mentors. We passed the exams, we mastered the skills tests, and we aced the papers. We're smarter than what we think. Who knew that little fictional bear's words could pack such a powerful punch to us as adults? So, here we sit with cap and gown as pomp and circumstance plays. We did it. And now that we've reached the end to this part of our journey, the future might seem unpredictable and perhaps a little scary. But it's also full of hope and brightness and excitement. And while today may feel like the end to a grand finale, it's just the beginning. And when our fears and worries about the future creep back in, remember this day where you did something great. Promise me that you will remember, you are brave, you are strong, you are smart. Each and every one of us are. Today, we sit together as capable, brave, strong, and intelligent men and women ready to enter the workforce and take our first steps on our new path. Today, we have succeeded. So enjoy this moment and know that you did something great. So again, a huge congratulations to the WCTC graduating class of 2021. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabella. Congratulations to our award recipients. Good afternoon. My name is Brad Piazza. I'm the Vice President of Learning. It is now my privilege to acknowledge those students graduating with honors. WCTC students are recognized for their leadership and scholastic achievements by 2 honor societies and by the President of WCTC. Honor students can be identified by different academic regalia. Students entitled to wear a white stole and purple and gray tassels are members of the National Technical Honor Society. This society recognizes students in 1- or 2-year technical diploma programs who have earned a grade point average of 3.0 or higher on a 4-point scale. The gold stole and gold tassel with the PTK emblem designates students who are members of Phi Theta Kappa. This is an international honor society for students enrolled in a 2-year associate degree program who have achieved a grade point average of 3.5 or higher in their program of study. The gold tassel designates WCTC President's Honor students who have achieved a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Will all of the honor students please rise? Please join me in congratulating them. It is also my honor to acknowledge our student veterans today. As you can see, they are wearing cords of red, white, and blue. Will all veteran graduates please rise, along with any other veterans who are with us today? Thank you all for your service. We would also like to acknowledge those in the audience who are WCTC alumni. For many of you, it wasn't that long ago that you were walking across this very stage to accept your own diploma or degree. Could our alumni please stand? Now I'd like to recognize the WCTC Foundation. Over the past 24 years, the foundation has received $30 million in charitable donations to benefit WCTC students and programs. During the past year and in the initial stages of the pandemic, the foundation launched an appeal to help students pay for internet access, technology rentals, transportation, and other emergency needs. Many of our students felt the financial effects of the global health crisis, and these emergency funds helped during a critical time. On behalf of the WCTC Foundation, I extend congratulations to each of you. I'd especially like to recognize the WCTC Foundation President, Ellen Phillips, who has worked with many of our students. Let's give the foundation a round of applause. The Grit Award is given to a student who has a compelling story of determination and resilience that we, as a college, feel should be commended. If you are not familiar with the term in an educational context, a student with grit is one who exhibits tenacity and passion in working toward and achieving long-term goals, even in the face of adversity. This award is presented to one graduating student who demonstrates the characteristics of courage, resolve, strength of character, perseverance, and determination. This semester's Grit Award winner is Jasmine Betcher, a Human Resources Program student. Jasmine participated in this morning's ceremony, and she received her award at that time. Before we present the academic awards, I would like to recognize the School of Academic Foundations and General Studies, which helps students develop basic skills and provide support for success in many courses. This school also delivers the general studies courses in math, science, communication, and social sciences, which are part of all associate degree and many technical diploma programs. I would ask Bethany Leonard, Dean of the School of Academic Foundations and General Studies, to say a few words. Bethany?
Thank you, Dr. Piazza. Graduates, the School of Academic Foundations and General Studies has helped you develop the critical life skills that empower you to communicate effectively with others, solve problems through critical thinking, manage yourselves as professionals, and develop positive, effective relationships, even with those who are different from yourselves. These are important skills in your jobs and in your lives. They will always serve you well. It is the combination of your occupational and critical life skills that will support your success now and into the future. Best wishes to all of you.
Thank you, Bethany. At this time, each school will present the academic awards to the candidates. I ask Mike Shields, Dean of the School of Applied Technologies, to come to the podium to present the Applied Technologies degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Piazza. The School of Applied Technologies prepares students to meet employers' needs for skilled workers. Through training on state-of-the-art equipment and technology, our graduates develop practical knowledge that can be immediately applied to a wide range of technical jobs. Our graduates are confident, job-ready, and prepared for the rewarding work that lies ahead. President Barnhouse will present the degrees to the applied technology students. Also joining us to congratulate the students is Nushan Nikoi, an instructor in our electronics and electrical engineering technology programs. Will the first row of graduates for the School of Applied Technologies please stand? Please come forward at the direction of the floor marshals to receive your degree.
Matthew Lewis Conrad, Technical Diploma, Tool and Die Making. Gene Anthony Jenkins, Senior, Technical Diploma, Truck Driving. Mackenzie Barnes, Technical Diploma, Truck Driving. Samuel Chopin, Associate of Applied Science, Metal Fabrication, Welding, Advanced. Austin P. Wegner, Associate of Applied Science, Metal Fabrication, Welding, Advanced. Ramon A. Guzman, Technical Diploma, Industrial Maintenance Technician. Richard Joseph Ragazzi, Technical Diploma, Tool and Die Making. Eric A. Gramberg, Technical Diploma, Tool and Die Making. Connor James Orheim, Technical Diploma, Tool and Die Making. Everett Carl Resho, Technical Diploma, Tool and Die Making. Jeremy Michael Westergaard, Technical Diploma, Tool and Die Making. Christopher Joseph Dixon, Technical Diploma, Truck Driving. Edward Barnes Jr., Technical Diploma, Truck Driving. Enrique Xavier Avila Montoya, Apprenticeship Industrial Electrician, Associate of Applied Science, Technical Studies, Journey Worker. Adam Charles Hill, Technical Diploma, Industrial Maintenance Technician. Giovanni Angelo Shutton, Technical Diploma, Refrigeration, Air Conditioning, and Heating Service Technician. Ryan William Long, Technical Diploma, Refrigeration, Air Conditioning, and Heating Service Technician. Jose Enrique Merced, Technical Diploma, Refrigeration, Air Conditioning, and Heating Service Technician. Alexandra Lee Blossmore, Associate of Applied Science, Metal Fabrication, Welding, Advanced. Holly N. Presta, Associate of Applied Science, Metal Fabrication, Welding, Advanced. Jerry Dean Brewer, Jr., Technical Diploma, Metal Fabrication, Welding. Daniel Roden Valle, Technical Diploma, Truck Driving. Stephen Gregory Dascom, Technical Diploma, Truck Driving. Maurice A. McAtee, Technical Diploma, Truck Driving. Bilkis Fatima, Associate of Applied Science, IT Computer Support Specialist. Sean Johnson, Technical Diploma, Truck Driving. Scott Edelmeyer, Technical Diploma, Truck Driving. James J. Filardo, Technical Diploma, Truck Driving. Colton John Rogowski, Technical Diploma, Truck Driving.
Let's give the School of Applied Technologies graduates another round of applause. I now ask Michelle Nelson, Dean of the School of Health, to please come to the podium to present the health degrees.
Graduates from the School of Health are well respected in the healthcare community, and many graduates obtain jobs prior to graduation. Additionally, our graduates consistently achieve impressive pass rates on board and certification exams. President Barnhouse will present the degrees to our health students. Also joining us to congratulate the students is Jessica Jacoby, who is an instructor in our dental assisting program. Will the first row of graduates for the School of Health please stand? Please come forward at the direction of the school marshal to receive your degree.
Isabella McKenna Bryn, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Chase Francis Parker, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Kelly Jo Ottery, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Satra M. Harris, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Deborah LaRue, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Ashley J. Jensen, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Lindsay M. Newman, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Catherine M. Sherpke, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. James Edward Bornemeyer, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology. Alyssa A. Hilton, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology. Rose M. Sugarow, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology. Jesse T. Freund, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Jacqueline D. Roche, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Tristan Lee Chevy, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Julia Elise Gassert, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Jessica Lynn Dorflinger-Ott, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Carly Elise Roberts, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. George Carl Bernhardt, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Caitlin M. Jones, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Evie A. Bear, Technical Diploma, Dental Assistant. Luis A. Bautista, Technical Diploma, Dental Assistant. Jennifer Torres, Technical Diploma, Dental Assistant. Madison Schrader, Technical Diploma, Dental Assistant. Benjamin Michael Croft, Technical Diploma, Dental Assistant. Grace Strage, Technical Diploma, Dental Assistant. Daniel Meyer, Technical Diploma, Dental Assistant. Christopher James Ashley, Technical Diploma, Dental Assistant. Leilani Matias, Technical Diploma, Dental Assistant. Liani Shanice Keith, Technical Diploma, Phlebotomy Technician. Keisha Cynthia Luckett, Technical Diploma, Phlebotomy Technician. Priyanka Delani Christoguge, Technical Diploma, Phlebotomy Technician. Alexis Gabrielle Oberdorf, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Jacqueline Rose Anzac, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Ashley Elizabeth Herbst, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Jennifer N. Binns, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Marjorie Brownsdorf, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Karen Teschner, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Leah Stevenson, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Madeline Benhoff, Associate of Applied Science, Nursing. Antoinette Cassandra Pettis, Technical Diploma, Central Service Technician, Technical Diploma, Phlebotomy Technician. Rachel Ann Leifer, Technical Diploma, Phlebotomy Technician. Latanya Smith, Central Service Technician.
All right, let's give the School of Health graduates a round of applause.
WCTC is a transformative place where students come to learn the skills needed to be effective in the workforce. They learn these skills through the tireless efforts of our faculty who are experts in their occupational field, as well as in adult education. Faculty, please stand. Would you please take a moment in recognizing our outstanding faculty? Students, please stand up. President Barnhouse and members of the WCTC District Board of Trustees, the persons standing before you have received their certificate, diploma, or associate degree. As Chief Academic Officer, I take great pleasure in presenting them to you for confirmation of these academic degrees. Please remain standing while President Barnhouse confers your degree.
Okay, grads, this is the big moment. By the authority vested in me by the WCTC District Board of Trustees, I confer upon each student the appropriate certificate, diploma, or associate's degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges pertaining thereto. Please transfer your tassel from your right to your left and turn and face the audience. Family and friends, I am honored to present to you the Fall 2021 graduates of Waukesha County Technical College. Please join me in congratulating the class. Thank you. All right, grads, you're graduates, so you can sit down again. So before we go today, graduates, I just want to take one final moment to wish you the most sincere congratulations. You've gone through college at maybe one of the more difficult times in the history of the planet, and you did it. That's really, really impressive. And we're all extremely proud of you, and we really look forward to seeing what you do in your future endeavors, and we certainly wish you all the best. So, enjoy the rest of your day and the holiday season, and I have to ask everybody to please allow the grads to exit the auditorium first. I know everybody wants to get pictures. There'll be plenty of time for that, but let the grads exit, and then please feel free to join them. So a very, very sincere congratulations on a job phenomenally well done. Enjoy the rest of your day in the holiday season. Congratulations.